Hey everyone, it's Sean here, coming to our mat, trying to get in a nice little 20-minute or so practice with the focus on the glutes. I'm going to focus on the glutes and strengthening the glutes because it helps to stabilize the body, really. And a lot of us are so core intensive, and even in my practice, sometimes I find I can be a little core intensive, and we have to have balance there. We have to go revisit and work with some of the muscles that need to catch up. So it's not necessarily about the muscle being weak, but if there's a relative weakness happening in the body, you can start to shift some of that tension around in a way that's not so good feeling in the body, right? So we're going to put some emphasis and attention on building the glute space. And hopefully, as the muscle gets stronger, and this is true of a lot of the muscles in the body, the stronger they actually get, the more confidence they tend to have and can engage and disengage more appropriately. And that's assuming that they're not fighting against a muscle that is weak. These are little protective measures in the body. So we're going to work with the glutes and hopefully enjoy this practice. I want you to come to a nice seated position on your mat, and as best you can. I know we're practicing at home, but try to have a distraction-free space and come to your mat sitting up nice and tall, however that looks for you. If you need to be on a block or anything like that, feel free to be on the block. Hands to the knees, palms up, pointer finger thumbs touch. Draw the shoulder blades down as you straighten into the arms and the wrists, and close your eyes. And tune yourself into your breath, in and out your nose, fill your lungs, empty your lungs. Fill your lungs, empty your lungs. And you're trying to breathe with sound in the base of the throat, and you're trying to breathe with an even and steady experience of the breath. Don't hold your breath. And as with everything in the practice, the more you do a movement, the more you understand a movement, the smoother you want that action to be. So your breath right now, you're trying to round its edges. Smooth it out while trying to be as deep as possible, but smooth. And tune yourself into that low belly and that pelvic floor and the elongated spine and the breath and the feeling of how the breath moves your body. And inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms pressed, look up. Exhale down. Just starting with a basic warm up here, right? Inhale, common in a lot of my practices, mostly to tune into the breath, mostly to check in with the body. Just see what I'm working with. Exhale, fold. I just want to know. I want to know what's happening inside my body, and I want to be gentle about it at first. This is going to help me take in a deeper level of understanding of my body, but it's also going to help me prevent injuries and things like that from happening. Head up, inhale, walk the hands over to the right side. Exhale, try to fold. Try to keep the shoulders squared over your knee best you can. Try to keep the hips working down best you can. Feel. Then up, inhale, walk it out to the left. Exhale, fold. I'm not going to bog you down too much with alignment cues and things like that. I'm hoping to put together some more technical videos for that, but alignment is kind of an arbitrary concept. It comes from understanding your bandhas. It comes from understanding the way that you engage your inner body and allow your extremities to move off of that. And so it really takes feeling your body and not clinging on to these obscure alignment cues. Inhale, head up. Back to center, fold.
So you really just want to feel your body, especially what's happening deep inside your body, that pelvic floor area, that inner body where the navel is. You'll hear that as a common cue, pulling the navel in towards your spine. Inhale, body comes up.
And we want to use that as a framework for our practice. Let's turn, and I'm going to face the front of my mat here, come into tabletop, and just some basic cat-cows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck and round. I have no problem with you adding in movement here. I personally keep this sort of section nice and simple just because it allows me to feel a little deeper with certain things, like my shoulders and my hips. What if you like the little barrel roll movements? That's all good too. I just really want this emphasis on feeling. Yeah, noticing and feeling. Maybe the other direction. Yeah, now we're going to come to a neutral space. Hollow the belly space. We're going to bring those hips down to the heels. We're going to press back and feel the knees come in towards the chest. Maybe come back down. Inhale, press back, lift. Feel that experience again. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, press back, lift. Exhale, hold there. Inhale, start to lift into it. Keep your low belly into the body. Start to lift it up. I don't want your rib coming off your leg just yet. Relax the neck. Look towards your navel. Draw the navel into the body. Work with that space. You still see that my rib is touching my leg. If you can keep that navel point in, if you can keep your pelvis hollowed, you can start to work towards straight legs. But if you start to over clench that core, maybe back off and just work with that space there, right? That'll help start working on the hamstrings. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Look forward between your hands, walk it forward. Inhale, head up, long spine. It's okay right now, first few, to come up on the fingertips, maybe come up to your shins. Right, exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. So I'm just doing basic sun salutations. I like to start most of my practices this way. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, long spine. Exhale, step back. Lower yourself down. Chaturanga, elbows close to your body. Lift your heart space. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. It helps me to start with sun salutations because it can help in examining the stiffnesses that are in my body and be able to work with them slowly through this movement. And it is a potent and powerful practice in and of itself. If you can just come to your mat every day and do sun salutations in the morning, right when you wake up, be surprised at some of the changes that start to happen. And looking forward, walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. So it becomes a good baseline for me to check in, really check in with my body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Head up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale. Deep breaths. Looking towards the navel. Navel moving towards the spine. Pelvic floor reaching. And anytime you can bend those knees and kind of check in with the pelvis. You can even pedal the legs and check in with the pelvis. That's fine.
Once you've kind of checked in with the bandhas, you've checked in with that experience, it's good to come back to stillness and just use that as sort of holding the microphone up to the very quiet voice of your bandhas and just checking in. See if you're still able to hear, feel, and sense what's going on in that space. Look forward between your hands, walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head up. Exhale, jump back, lower down. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Deeply breathing. 3, 4, 5. Look forward. Bend those knees. Maybe jump forward. Head up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Head up, inhale. Exhale, step back or jump back. Chaturanga, elbows close. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Always being willing to adjust your practice for your condition. Whatever that may be, modifying in the moment and on the fly if things come up. 3, 4, 5. Jump forward, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold your body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, float back. Inhale. Exhale. Deeply breathing. Always checking in, always examining the breath. 3, 4, 5. Look forward, jump forward, inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let it go. We'll take one vinyasa to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Head up, inhale. Exhale, step back or jump back. It's up to you. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Good. We're going to come down onto the knees. And we're going to firm up the core. Inhale your right arm forward, left leg back. And you're just going to start to move your left leg up and down a little bit, mostly emphasizing that up pattern, right? Deep breaths. I'm not really worried so much about the count right now. I just want to feel, right? Be attentive to feeling. And maybe kick that leg out to the left. Deep breaths. Maybe reach the arm out if you need a little counterbalance. And then release it down. Good. Inhale. Send your right leg back. Left leg forward, or left arm forward. And just little pulses with that back leg. Keep it very active. Deep breaths.
Deep breaths. Good. Let's circle it out to the side. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release that down. Good. Now we'll curl the toes under. We'll come back down. Take down dog. Lift up. Good. Take a breath. Inhale, right leg high. And the same thing, little pulses, little pulses. Right? Just feeling the leg, feel what's happening. See if you can keep the hips squared best you can without the hip being hiked up like that. And then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg up, little pulses. And feel the leg, feel the glute. Right? Feel that experience. And release that down. And inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, step through. Good. We're going to reach the arms back, airplane wings. Drop the hips. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, drop the knee. And straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Reach that leg up high. Exhale, release that leg down. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms back. Check in with it. Drop the hips. Good. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Reach the leg high. Exhale, relax the leg down. Good. Let's pedal the legs. Check in with the glute space. Check in with the hamstrings. Check in with the bandhas and the breath. Find a little stability. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to spin this foot. Come into a goddess pose for a moment. Yeah? Sink down. Walk the feet in. And then see if we can lift up on the heels. If it doesn't quite work, bring them in a little more. Yeah? Try to feel where it's going to be for you. And drop the hips. Maybe just give yourself a little bounce. Good. Still breathing nice and deep. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's straighten the legs. Turn those toes in for a moment and fold. Exhale. Just giving the back body, especially the glutes, a little chance to lengthen out. Head up, inhale. Exhale, catch your waist. Inhale, stand up. Good. Exhale, turn that right knee down. Drop it down. Dip it. You don't have to touch the ground. Inhale, pull it open. Notice I'm pivoting on the toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow and controlled. Just feel. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull open. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, turn the toes in. Exhale, fold. Head up. Exhale, fold again. Deep breaths. You can use the hands, walk them back.
Try to bring the body down. Head up, inhale. Exhale, catch your way, strong legs. Inhale, come on up. Let's turn to the left. Take the lunge on the left. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Deep breaths. Pedal your legs. Move things around. Check in. Good. Now we're going to come forward into plank, holding nice and strong and firm in the core. Inhale, right leg up, and try to pulse it out. Good. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Feel. And release, left leg up. I want you to try to stay forward in your arms. Deep breaths. And release that down, come back. Good, pedal it out. Then inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, bring it up. Turn those feet. And I want you to walk it in a little bit, huh? A little bit more. And then exhale, come down. And you see if you can come all the way down in the malasana, okay? And we're working with muscles sort of through a range of motion here. So we're down in malasana, the navel points into the body. You feel that connection. We're going to bring ourselves all the way back up through chair or utkatasana, a variant on it, and then all the way back down. But we're going to do it really slow, okay? So arms out in front, feel, and start to bring it up. Nice and slow, don't rush. Try to be slower than me. And back down. Follow the belly. Good breathing, good breathing. Good, and back up. And back down. Deep breaths. Good, now straighten the legs and fold. Head up. Exhale, fold. Head up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, come on up, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, come into the lunge on the right side. Take your arms down, step it back. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Deep breaths. Good. Let's do about 10 more pulses on the right. So we'll come forward into the plank, hold plank, firm up the core, right leg up, kick. Maybe more if you want. Maybe I'm tricking you into doing more than just 10. And release. Inhale. Left up. Maybe I'm tricking you into doing shoulders too. Deep breaths. And go back. Downward dog. Pedal out the legs. Good. Slowly come forward into plank. Lower down slowly with control. All the way down. Come up to your elbows. So some of us may not have the erector strength
to lift our body up this high. I certainly don't, just on its own. Some people are at that level. But we're just going to hang out here for a second, kind of feel the body, allow the resistance of the front body to open up a little bit, to make it a little easier to engage the entire back line of the body and try to come up. Good. So we can give ourselves a little assist and take our hands back, thumbs by the rib cage. Draw and squeeze the elbows back. Now what I want you to do is try to take your big toes together and lift your feet up off the floor, right? Keep lifting. 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your right ear go down. Unfortunately, I have the microphones in my ears, so I can't put my ear down. Good. Now try to tuck your tailbone a little bit. This is going to help the motion. Come back into that position where your hands are here, your thumbs by the ribs. Draw the feet together, lift your knees up off the ground, and then lift your legs up. Yeah, and then take your legs out and try to pulse them out. Yeah, keep breathing. Good. From here, draw them together. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good breathing. Sometimes it's the little things in our practice that are the most challenging. For me, that pose is probably one of the hardest. We all have little tiny nuances in our body that make us a little bit different. And it's one reason why we just kind of have to take and embrace what we have. Slowly come forward. Exhale, slowly come down. Lie down. Hands in that same place. We're going to bring the legs out and in, yeah? So inhale, lift up, out, in, back and forth. Good. 2, 1. Back together. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Deep breaths. Look forward between your hands. Walk, step, or jump. Come through to a seat. All right. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to take the hands behind, a little modified Purvottanasana. Feet about hip distance apart. Tuck that tailbone in. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, take the legs out straight. Point your toes, hollow the belly, and see if you can't lift yourself up here. Good breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. Lie all the way down. And instead of bringing your feet all the way in, let's have them about a foot away from you, okay? And we're going to lie all the way down. We're going to inhale, lift the hips. Exhale a little bit down. Inhale, lift. So it's not coming all the way down. And I want you to just kind of pulse it out here. Good. Deep breaths. Now, you can get carried away with this. And according to Emily, she does about 100 of these. I probably need to start doing about 100 of these. But you're really going to start to feel your glutes engage. Keep breathing.
Keep lifting. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. All right, back and forth, little pulse of the hips, little movements. Feel sort of the fatiguing sensation and release. Good. Squeeze the legs into your body. Little rock side to side. Good. And release that down. So now we're actually going to do a little modified Setu Bandhasana and bring the feet in nice and close. Arms by your side. Inhale, lift the hips. Roll the shoulders. Push through the legs. Good breathing. And release it down. Inhale, lift it back up. Interlace your hands underneath. Try to straighten into your arms. And release that down. Good. Feet even closer and see if you can grab the ankles. Even if the feet have to come off the floor to grab them, place them back down. Knees working close. Inhale, try to lift up. Good. 3. Keep stamping the feet down. 2. 1. And release. Awesome. Take your hands out. If any of those were too much for you, just work with what you got, right? Work with the version of those 3 that worked for you. If you have the capability to press all the way up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, let's do that now. Inhale, press up. Try to look back at the thumbs. Be strong through the arms, strong through the legs. 3, 2, 1. Top of the head comes down. Walk your hands closer. If possible, press up again. 3. Try to stay with it. 2, 1. And down. Walk the hands in again. Inhale up. Good. 3, 2, 1. And down. Let's squeeze the legs into your body. Little rock. Letting your hips soften. No need to rush. Grab the outsides of your feet. Little rock, happy baby. Good. Back to squeezing in. Little rock forward and back until you're seated. Good. We're going to step back for a vinyasa. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog. Downward dog. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, slide it through. Right knee by your right wrist. Your left foot, one day, can come in by this wrist. But if you're experiencing knee pain, it's not worth it. Readjust, bring it down. Yeah? Now we're going to slide back with the left leg. All too often, people just fold. Not a big fan of that. Folding is good, but let's play with the pose a little first. Try to bring your body up. Yeah? Try to activate into your left leg and even try to create space to where the bottom part of your body kind of lifts up off the ground a little bit, right? Engage that leg, and then exhale, let it come down, right? Inhale, try to pick up. Exhale, let it seat a little more. Do this a few times, yeah? Feel what it feels like to push the legs down. Feel that engagement, and then relax, and then engage, and relax, right? Work with the pose a little. Good. Nice deep breaths. Good, now fold. Every few breaths, just see if your body will give you anything. And slowly bring it up. Step the foot back. Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the wrist. Remember to adjust the foot positioning if your left knee will allow. Start to slide your right leg back. Just a few times where you engage, lift, exhale, kind of seat back, lower. All right, see what happens. You start to sort of inch your way in, learning how to engage your body. Take a few more breaths. And bring yourself forward. Always willing to adjust. You'll notice that both sides of the body are very different for most of us. We have to embrace those differences and start to understand them within our own body. Go ahead and slowly bring it up. Step it back, vinyasa. Good. Drop the knees outside your mat. Toes touch, melt down. Good. Inhale, bring you up. Let's take the legs out in front. Go ahead and lie down on your back. If you want anything else, I like to add in twists here. And I like to take my right leg over left and kind of hook it up in eagle legs. Take my legs out to the left and look over the right. Anything like that. Even if the feet are just together, 90-degree bend, you don't have to have this wrap. It's something I like to do. It deepens the stretch for me. Okay. Slowly bring it up. Switch the legs. Take it over to the other side. Inhale, bring it up. And squeeze the legs into the body. Any other closing poses you might feel inclined to do, or just come down and take rest. Right? Relax. Close your eyes and let it all go.
I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating in the video. Please, leave your comments or follow me on Patreon. I will be posting hopefully on there somewhat regularly. And again, thank you guys for helping out and being a part of this. I really appreciate all of you for looking at this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.